Hello students and good morning. So now I am doing class for class 11. This is my first class with you all. So I welcome you all in my online class. So before I start my online class, let me introduce myself. I am Sailendra Pradhan, an assistant teacher from Pusparani Roy Memorial Higher Secondary School, Corsium. As you all know that due to this pandemic coronavirus infectious disease or COVID-19, all the schools are closed and you cannot go to the school, and this is hampering your studies. There is no alternative other than staying at home. So today I am here to help you all in this online class, especially for the subject mathematics. र तिमीहरु सबैलाई थाहा छँदैछ अहिले विश्वभरि नै कोभिड-19 अथवा कोरोना भाइरस इन्फेक्सियस डिजिजको कहर चलिरहेको छ। यसले गर्दा तिमीहरुको स्कुल पनि बन्द छ र तिमीहरुको पढाइमा पुरै नै नोक्सान हुँदैछ र यो पढाइ नोक्सान नहोस् भन्ने हेतुले म आजदेखि तिमीहरुको अनलाइन क्लास सुरु गर्न लागिरहेको छु, स्पेशली फर द सब्जेक्ट म्याथमेटिक्स. So I think you have gone through the syllabus that I have uploaded in WhatsApp group of online PRHS 11 mathematics, and I have also uploaded it in my Facebook page, so you can go through it, okay, so that it will be easier for you to study yourself for the subject mathematics. So without wasting any time, let's start this chapter, that is from trigonometry, trigonometrical ratios of associated angles. So I think that you have heard the word trigonometry in class 10. So what is the meaning of trigonometry first? Trigonometry, tri means, in trigonometry this tri means triangle, this tri means triangle, gono means angles, you know that in class 10, gono means angles, and metry means measurement. That is, trigonometry means measurement of angles of a triangle. So especially we take a right angle triangle in order to measure angles of a triangle. Let us take, we can take here right angle triangle. So trigonometry means measurement of angles of a triangle. Tri means triangle, gono means angles, and metry means measurement. That is measurement of angles of a triangle. Especially in trigonometry, we take a right angle triangle. Okay. So now let's start these trigonometrical ratios of associated angles now. So in class 10, you did trigonometrical ratios of angles which are less than 90 degree but greater than 0 degree. So all these angles lie in the first quadrant only. So in class 11, you have to do the trigonometrical ratios of angles which are more than 90 degree. It may be it may be 180 degree, it may be 270 degree, it may be 360 degree, it may be more than 360 degree, and so on. Okay, so let's do these trigonometrical ratios of associated angles from the trigonometry. Okay, so now let us draw a figure out here. Suppose this is your 0 degree, this is your 90 degree, and this is your 180 degree, and this is your 270 degree. Okay, and 360 degree will coincide with 0 degree, and 360 degree will coincide with 0 degree. So these are in terms of sexagesimal system. Degree means sexagesimal system. You can convert this sexagesimal system into circular measure also. Circular measure means in terms of radians. So 0 degree in terms of radian is 0. 90 degree in terms of radian is pi by 2. 180 degree in terms of radian is pi. 270 degree in terms of radian is 3 pi by 2. And 360 degree in terms of radian is 2 pi. So we can write down these degrees in terms of radians also. Okay? And this place or this space is known as the first quadrant. This is the first quadrant. This is known as the second quadrant. Second quadrant. This is known as the third quadrant. And this is known as what? This is known as the fourth quadrant. This is known as the fourth quadrant. Okay? Now, first quadrant always lies within 0 degree and 90 degree. Second quadrant always lies within 90 degree and 180 degree. This third quadrant always lies within 180 degree and 270 degree. And this fourth quadrant always lies within 270 degree and 360 degree. You should know that. Second quadrant lies within 90 degree and 180 degree. Fourth quadrant lies within 270 degree and 360 degree. Third quadrant lies within 180 degree and 270 degree. And first quadrant lies within 0 degree and 90 degree. So in class 10, you did trigonometrical ratios of angles which are greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. That means all the angles were lying in the first quadrant. Okay? Now you should know that in the first quadrant all the trigonometrical ratios are positive. All positive means all trigonometrical ratios are positive. Okay? And in the second quadrant, sine and its inverse, sine and its inverse, cosec, are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive in the second quadrant. In the third quadrant, tan and its inverse, cot, are positive in the third quadrant. And in the fourth quadrant, cos or sec are positive. Cos and sec are positive in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. Okay? This is A. This is your A sine. This is your tan T. And this is your cos C. So you can remember a statement here. Add sugar to coffee. Right? Add sugar to coffee. All A, add sine is sugar, tan T 2, cos C coffee. Add sugar to coffee. You can remember it like that also. Add sugar to coffee. All sine tan cos. All sine tan cos. Add sugar to coffee. So in the first quadrant, all the trigonometrical ratios are positive. You know trigonometrical ratios, sine, cosec, cos, sec, tan, cot. All the trigonometrical ratios are positive in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and its inverse, cosec, are positive. In the third quadrant, tan and its inverse, cot, are positive. And in the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive in the fourth quadrant. Okay? So you can remember a statement, add sugar to coffee. Okay? Now let us write down some formula here. So I already told you that in class 11 you have to do the trigonometric ratios of angles which are more than 90 degree. In class 10 you did the trigonometric ratios of angles which were less than 90 degree but greater than 0 degree. But in class 11 you have to do the trigonometric ratios of angles which are more than 90 degree. Okay? So number 1. So let us write down the trigonometrical ratios of minus theta. Trigonometrical ratios of minus theta. So negative angles, in which quadrant does it lie? Negative angles, minus theta. Minus theta means it is always less than 0 degree, isn't it? Minus theta is always less than 0 degree. Less than 0 degree comes out here. That means minus negative angle. Whatever may be the angle here, minus some angle will always lie in the fourth quadrant. Minus theta always lies in the fourth quadrant, whatever may be the value for theta. And you know that in the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive, but all other trigonometric ratios are negative in this case. So let us write down the formula for number 1. Okay. So sine of minus theta is equal to. So what is the formula for sine of minus theta? Since minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant, so sine is negative, so it will be minus sine theta. Is that clear now? So number 2, what's about cos of minus theta? Now minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is always positive. So cos of minus theta is always cos theta. Is that clear? Sine of minus theta. Minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant and sine is negative in the fourth quadrant. So it will be minus sine theta. Okay. So next, number 2, what is the formula for cos of minus theta? Minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant cos is always, in the fourth quadrant cos is always positive. So it will be cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. And number 3, what's about tan of minus theta? Minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive, but tan is negative. So it will be minus tan theta. Is that clear now? Next, number 4, what's about cot of minus theta? So here also minus theta also lies in the fourth quadrant. So cot is negative in the fourth quadrant. So it is minus cot theta. Next, number 5. Number 5 is sec within bracket minus theta. So minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sec is always positive, isn't it? So its formula will be positive sec theta. Is that clear? Next, number 6, cosec minus theta. And this is minus cosec theta because cosec theta is negative in the fourth quadrant. So it will be minus cosec theta. You can take this minus sign outside and you can write minus cosec theta. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So you can copy it. Now we'll do another formula now. You can copy it. So now we have done formula number 1. Formula number 1, that is trigonometrical ratios of negative angles. And negative angles always lies in the fourth quadrant. Whatever may be the angle here, negative angles always lies in the fourth quadrant. So we have done in number 1 trigonometrical ratios of negative angles. Now we will do number 2, that is trigonometrical ratios of 90 degree minus theta. You have done it in class 10, I think. Trigonometrical ratios of 90 degree minus theta. So let us find out the formula for sine 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, tan 90 minus theta, cot 90 minus theta, and so on. Okay. So number 1, it is sine 90 degree minus theta, which is equal to, now let us write down the formula now first. It is cos 90 degree minus theta. Number 3, it is tan 90 degree minus theta. Number 4, cot 90 degree minus theta. Number 5, sec 90 degree minus theta. Number 6, cosec 90 degree minus theta. Okay. So now first of all you have to check the angle. That is 90 degree minus theta is given here. So 90 degree minus theta, in which quadrant does it lie? In which quadrant does the angle 90 degree minus theta lie? This 90 degree minus theta means less than 90, so it lies in the first quadrant. And in the first quadrant, all the trigonometrical ratios are positive. Is that clear? Now what will be its formula? Sin 90 minus theta is positive because all the trigonometrical ratios are positive in the first quadrant. And since this is 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90 degree means 90 degree into 1. 90 degree into 1 means 1 is odd multiple of 90. So if it is odd multiple of 90, then trigonometrical ratio will change. That is, sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine. Okay, sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine, tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, cosec changes to sec, and sec changes to cosec. But if it is 90 degree into 2 or even multiple of 90, trigonometrical ratios do not change. If it is even multiple of 90, trigonometrical ratios do not change. Sine remains as a sine, sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, and so on. Okay. So, but if it is odd multiple of 90, then trigonometrical ratios will change. That is, sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine, tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, cosec changes to sec, and sec changes to cosec. Okay. So now this is 90 into 1 odd multiple. So sine changes to cos. And they are all positive because 90 degree minus theta lies in the first quadrant, and by formula we know that all the trigonometrical ratios are positive in the first quadrant. So here sine changes to cos, so its formula is cos theta. What is cos 90 minus theta? Cos changes to sine, sine theta. What is tan 90 minus theta? Tan changes to cot, so it is cot theta. And what's about cot 90 minus theta? This is tan theta, right? And what's about sec 90 minus theta? It is sec changes to cosec, cosec theta. And what's about cosec 90 minus theta? This is also positive, so cosec changes to sec theta. Is that clear? So this is the formula. What is sin 90 minus theta? Cos theta. What is cos 90 minus theta? Sin theta. What is tan 90 minus theta? Cot theta. What is cot 90 minus theta? Tan theta. What is sec 90 minus theta? Cosec theta. What is cosec 90 minus theta? It is sec theta. Is that clear? So you can copy it. So now we'll do trigonometrical ratios of trigonometrical ratios of 90 degree plus theta. Now trigonometrical ratios of 90 degree plus theta. Let us do this one. Trigonometrical ratios of 90 plus theta means sin 90 plus theta. What is the formula? Cos 90 plus theta, tan 90 plus theta, cot 90 plus theta, cosec 90 plus theta, sec 90 plus theta. So you should know that 90 degree plus theta. 90 degree plus theta means more than 90 degree, so it lies in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive, but all other trigonometric ratios are negative. That means tan, cot, cos, and sec are negative in the second quadrant, except sine and cosec are positive. Since it is 90 into 1 odd multiple, so sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine, tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, cosec changes to sec, and sec changes to cosec. Is that clear? So let us write down the formula now. So number 1, sine 90 degree plus theta. Number 2, cos 90 degree plus theta. Number 3, tan 90 degree plus theta. Next, number 4, cot 90 degree plus theta. Next, sec 90 degree plus theta. And number 6 is cosec 90 degree plus theta. Okay. Now let us write down the formula now. So what is the formula for sine 90 plus theta? First of all, you should take 90 degree plus theta lies in which quadrant? Second quadrant. In the second quadrant, the sign is what? Positive. Okay. But since 90 into 1 odd multiple, so sign changes to cos. So its formula is cos theta. Understood now? 90 into 1 odd multiple, so sign changes to cos. And since sign is positive in the second quadrant, 90 degree plus theta lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sign is always positive. That's why it is positive. So usually we don't write positive sign. Okay. So what is the formula for sine 90 plus theta? It is cos theta. Right. Next, what's about cos 90 plus theta? 90 plus theta lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive, but cos is negative, minus. Is that clear? This is minus, and cos changes to sine because this is 90 into 1 odd multiple. So it is minus sine theta. So the formula for cos 90 plus theta is minus sine theta. So I think you have understood it. Next, what is the formula for tan 90 plus theta? It lies in the second quadrant. Tan is negative, minus, and since 90 into 1 odd multiple, tan changes to cot. So it is minus cot theta. Is that clear? So it is minus cot theta, right? So this is your minus sign. This is your minus sign. Next, what is cot 90 plus theta? It lies in the same quadrant, so it is also minus, and cot changes to tan. Cot changes to tan. What's about sec 90 plus theta? Sec 90 plus theta lies in the second quadrant. Sec is negative here, minus, and since it is odd multiple, sec changes to cosec. Sec changes to cosec. And last one, what is cosec 90 plus theta? It lies in the second quadrant. Cosec is positive in the second quadrant, so it is plus sign. So plus sign usually we don't write. What is cosec 90 plus theta? It is sec theta. So this is the formula. You can copy it. You can pause the video and you can copy it. So these are all about your trigonometrical ratios of 90 degree plus theta. So let's do number 4. So now let's do number 4. Trigonometrical ratios of, now it will be 90 plus theta is there. This is your 90 degree plus theta. Now it is 180 degree minus theta. So let us find out the trigonometrical ratios of 180 degree minus theta. So number 1, sine 180 degree minus theta. Number 2, cos 180 degree minus theta. Number 3, tan 180 degree minus theta. Number 4, cot 180 degree minus theta. Number 5, sec 180 degree minus theta. Number 6, cosec 180 degree minus theta. So now let us write down the formula for these 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay. Now, what's about 180 minus theta? 180 minus theta means less than 180. That means it lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive, but tan, cot, cos and sec are negative. Only sine and cosec are positive in the second quadrant, but tan, cot, cos, sec are negative in second quadrant. Okay. So what is the formula for sine 180 minus theta? Sine is positive here. So you should write here positive, but usually we don't write positive sign. Since 180 degree is 90 degree into 2, isn't it? 180 degree is 90 degree multiplied by 2. So it is even multiple of 90. I already told you that whenever it is even multiple of 90, trigonometrical ratios do not change, remains as it is. Sine remains as sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, and so on. Okay. So what is sine 180 minus theta? It is positive sine theta. Okay. What's about cos 180 minus theta? 180 minus theta lies in the second quadrant. Only sine and cosec are positive, but cos is negative here. But cos is negative, and cos remains as it is because 180 is 90 into 2, even multiple of 90. So cos remains as it is. That is, it is cos theta. Understood? So next, what's about tan 180 minus theta? 180 minus theta also lies in the second quadrant, so it is negative. It is negative, right? It is negative. And tan remains as it is because 180 is even multiple of 90, so it is minus tan theta. And what's about cot 180 minus theta? Lies in the second quadrant, minus, so it is also cot theta. Sec 180 minus theta lies in the second quadrant, sec is also negative, minus, sec remains as it is, that is sec theta. And what's about cosec 180 minus theta? 180 minus theta lies in the second quadrant cosec is positive. So usually we don't write positive sign, so cosec remains as it is since 180 is even multiple of 90, 90 into 2. So it is cosec theta. Is that clear now? So here sine, sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, cot, cot, sec, sec, cosec, cosec. So remains as it is because 180 is even multiple of 90, that is 90 degree into 2. So I think you have understood it. Okay, next. So next one is number 5. Let's do number 5 now. Let's do number 5. Trigonometrical ratios. Trigonometrical ratios of, now it is 180 degree plus theta. Now it is 180 degree plus theta. Okay. So let us write down number 1, sine 180 degree plus theta. Number 2, cos 180 degree plus theta. Number 3, tan 180 degree plus theta. Number 4, cot 180 degree plus theta. Number 5, sec 180 degree plus theta. And number 6, cosec 180 degree plus theta. Okay. Now let us write down the formula for these trigonometrical ratios of 180 degree plus theta. As you all know that 180 degree plus theta lies in the third quadrant. 180 degree plus theta means more than 180 degree. So it lies in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant only tan and cot are positive. Only tan and cot are positive. But sine, cos, sec, cosec are negative in this third quadrant. Is that understood now? So let us write down the formula. What is the formula for sine 180 plus theta? Since 180 is even multiple of 90 here, 90 into 2. 180 degree is 90 degree multiplied by 2. So it is even multiple of 90. So trigonometric ratios do not change. Okay? And 180 degree plus theta lies in the third quadrant. So sine is negative in the third quadrant, minus sine theta. What is cos 180 minus theta? Minus cos theta. I think you have understood it. What is tan 180 plus theta? It is positive tan theta because in the third quadrant tan is positive. Cot 180 plus theta, it is plus cot theta because cot is positive in the third quadrant. And what's about sec 180 plus theta? It is minus sec theta. And what's about cosec 180 plus theta? It is minus cosec theta. So in the third quadrant, 180 degree plus theta lies in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant only tan and cot are positive here. But all of the trigonometric ratios are negative. Since 180 is equal to 90, 90 into 2, so sine remains sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, and cosec. So trigonometrical ratios do not change out here. So we can copy it. Now we'll do another formula. So now we'll do next formula, that is formula number 6, that is trigonometrical ratios of 270 degree minus theta. 270 degree minus theta now. Okay, so let us write down all the trigonometrical ratios. It is sine 270 minus theta, number 2 cos 270 degree minus theta, number 3 tan 270 degree minus theta, number 4 cot 270 degree minus theta, number 5 sec 270 degree minus theta, number 6 cosec 270 degree minus theta. So in this case, can you tell me that the trigonometrical ratio will change? Will trigonometrical ratio change out here? Trigonometrical ratios of 270 minus theta. The 270 means 90 degree into 3. That is your odd multiple of 90, isn't it? So if it is odd multiple of 90, then trigonometrical ratio will change. Sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine. I already told you that. Tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, sec changes to cosec, and cosec changes to sec. Is that clear? Now in which quadrant does this angle lie? 270 degree minus theta. 270 degree minus theta lies in the third quadrant. And in the third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, but sine, cosec, cos and sec are negative in this third quadrant. Okay? Now, let us write down the formula for sine 270 minus theta. So, sine is negative in the third quadrant, so it is minus sine. And since it is 90 into 3, odd multiple of 90, so sine changes to cos. Is that clear now? Next, tell me the formula of cos 270 minus theta. 270 minus theta lies in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, cos is always negative. And since it is odd multiple of 90, so cos changes to sine. So it is sine theta. Okay? And next, similarly, you can write down the formula here. Tan 270 minus theta. 270 minus theta lies in the third quadrant. And in the third quadrant, tan is always positive. The positive sign usually we don't write. So tan changes to cot. So it is cot theta. Okay. Similarly, what is cot 270 minus theta? It lies in the third quadrant. Cot is always positive. And since 90 into 3, 270 is 90 into 3, odd multiple. So it is that means cot changes to tan. So it is tan theta. Is that clear? Next, what is sec 270 minus theta? It lies in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, sec is always negative. And it is 90 into 3, odd multiple of 90. So sec changes to cosec. It is cosec theta. Next, cosec 270 minus theta. So cosec is negative in the third quadrant. So it is minus sign. And since 90 into 3, 270 is 90 into 3, odd multiple. So cosec changes to sec theta. So these are the formula. Okay. Your sine changes to cos, cos, sine, tan, cot, cot, tan, sec, cosec, cosec, sec. and only tan is positive in this case. Tan and cot are positive in this case, but sine, cos, sec and cosec are all negative in this case. I think you have understood it. So next one, now formula number 7. So let us do this formula number 7. So it is 270 minus theta. Now 270 plus theta. Now formula number 7, trigonometrical ratios of 270 plus theta. Right? Now let us do trigonometrical ratios of 270 plus theta. So number 1, sine 270 degree plus theta. Number 2, cos 270 degree plus theta. Number 3, tan 270 degree plus theta. Number 4, cot 270 plus theta. Number 5, sec 270 degree plus theta. Number 6, it is cosec 270 plus theta. So let us write down this formula now. So now, in which quadrant does this angle 270 degree plus theta lie? 270 plus theta means it is more than 270, so it lies in the 4th quadrant. And in the 4th quadrant, only cos and sec are positive. Only this cos and sec are positive, but all other trigonometric ratios are negative in this case. That is, sine, tan, cot, cosec are negative in this case. Okay? And also, 270 degree is 90 degree into 3. So it is odd multiple of 90. So trigonometrical ratio will change. Okay? So now let us write down the formula for sine 270 degree plus theta. So in the 4th quadrant, 270 plus theta lies in the 4th quadrant. In the 4th quadrant, sine is negative minus and sine changes to cos. So it is cos theta. Okay? Now can you tell me what is cos 270 plus theta? It lies in the 4th quadrant. In the 4th quadrant, cos is positive. Usually you don't write positive sign. Okay? And here 90 into 3, odd multiple of 90. So cos changes to sine. So it is plus sine theta. What is tan 270 plus theta? It is minus cot theta. Now you know that 270 plus theta lies in the 4th quadrant. In the 4th quadrant, tan is always negative and tan changes to cot. Similarly, what is cot 270 plus theta? Minus tan theta. 270 plus theta lies in the 4th quadrant. In the 4th quadrant, cot is negative. So it is minus tan theta. What is sec 270 plus theta? It lies in the 4th quadrant. Sec is positive here. And since 270 is odd multiple of 90, so sec changes to cosec. So it is cosec theta. Is that clear? Next, what's about cosec? 270 plus theta. Cosec is negative in the 4th quadrant. So it is minus. Since it is odd multiple of 90, 270 is 90 into 3, odd multiple. So cosec changes to sec theta. So these are the formula. Now we can copy it. Now we will do another formula. Now we will write down the formula for number 8, that is trigonometrical ratios of 360 degree minus theta. So number 1, sine 360 degree minus theta. Number 2, cos 360 degree minus theta. Number 3, tan 360 degree minus theta. Number 4, cot 360 minus theta. Number 5, sec 360 degree minus theta. and number 6 cosec. This is 360 degree minus theta. So let us do this formula now. So now you know that this is 360 degree is 90 degree into 4, even multiple of 90. So I already told you that if it is even multiple of 90 degree, trigonometrical ratios do not change. Sine remains as it is, sine, sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, cot, cot, sec, sec, cosec, cosec. Okay. Now, in which quadrant does this angle lie? 360 degree minus theta. It is 360 degree minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, only cos and sec are positive, but all other trigonometrical ratios, sine, cosec, tan, cot are negative in the fourth quadrant. Okay. Now, what is the formula for sine 360 minus theta? It is minus, because in the fourth quadrant, only cos and sec are positive, but sine is negative. So, minus sine theta. Is that clear? What is cos 360 minus theta? It is cos theta, because cos is positive in the fourth quadrant and it is positive. So it is cos theta. Cos theta lies in the fourth quadrant, so cos is positive and it remains as it is, because 360 is 90 degree into 4, which is even multiple of 90. Next, what's about tan 360 minus theta? Minus tan theta. What's about cot 360 minus theta? Minus cot theta, because it lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cot is negative. What is sec 360 minus theta? In the fourth quadrant, sec is always positive and sec remains as it is, because 360 is 90 into 4, which is even multiple of 90. So sec remains as it is. What is cosec 360 minus theta? It is minus cosec theta. Is that clear to all of you? Here the trigonometrical ratios do not change. Sine remains as it is, sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, cot, cot, sec, sec, cosec, cosec. In the fourth quadrant, only cos and sec are positive. Only cos is positive and sec are, only cos and sec are positive in this case, but all other trigonometric ratios are negative. Is that clear? So next, number 9. So in number 9, let us write down. Number 9 is trigonometrical ratios of 360 degree plus theta. Trigonometrical ratios of 360 degree plus theta. So let us write down the trigonometric ratio. Sine, now this is 360 degree plus theta. Number 2, cos 360 degree plus theta. And number 3, tan 360 degree plus theta. Number 4, cot 360 degree plus theta. Right? Next comes sec 360 degree plus theta, and number 6 is cosec 360 degree plus theta. Okay, so now let us write down the formula for all these trigonometrical ratios. That is 360 degree plus theta. In which quadrant does it lie? It is more than 360 degree, plus theta means more than 360 degree, so it lies in the first quadrant. 360 degree plus theta lies in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant you know that all the trigonometrical ratios are positive. All these trigonometrical ratios, that is sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec, are positive. And again 360 degree is 90 degree into 4. So 4 is even multiple of 90. So trigonometrical ratios do not change. Okay. So what is the formula for sine 360 degree plus theta? Sine theta. What is cos 360 degree plus theta? It is cos theta. What is tan 360 degree plus theta? It is tan theta. What is cot 360 degree plus theta? What is cot 360 degree plus theta? It is cot theta. What is sec 360 degree plus theta? Sec theta. What is cosec 360 degree plus theta? It is cosec theta. Because as you know that 360 degree is 90 degree into 4, which is even multiple of 90. So trigonometrical ratios do not change. So trigonometrical ratio remains as it is. Okay. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. We'll do another formula now. Suppose if the trigonometrical ratios of the angle, so angles are given here, if the angles of the trigonometrical ratio are more than 360 degree. So how can you write down the formula now? Okay, suppose this is, I think this is number 10, trigonometrical ratios of this is 360 degree multiplied by n plus theta. Sometimes the angle of the trigonometrical ratios may be more than 360 degree. So how can you write down the formula in this case now? Okay. So now let us find out the trigonometrical ratios of 360 degree into n plus theta, where n is any positive integer. So here n is any positive integer. It may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 3, it may be 4, it may be 5, and so on. Okay. Now in this case, first of all, you should know in which quadrant does this angle lie. That is, in which quadrant does this angle, that is 360 degree into n plus theta, lie. Suppose if you put n is equal to 1. So let us write down the trigonometrical ratio now. First, it is sine 360 degree into n plus theta is equal to, number 2, cos 360 degree into n plus theta, number 3, tan 360 degree into n plus theta, number 4, cot 360 into n plus theta. Is that clear? Next one is number 5, sec 360 degree into n plus theta, and number 6 is cosec 360 degree. It is cosec 360 degree into n plus theta, okay, is equal to. So now first of all you should know that 360 degree into n plus theta, in which quadrant does this angle lie? Suppose if you put n is equal to 1, if you put n is equal to 1 here, so this will be 360 degree into 1 plus theta. 360 degree into 1 means 360 degree into 1 means 1 round plus theta lies in the first quadrant. Is that clear? 360 degree into 1 means 1 round plus theta lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. Suppose if you put n is equal to, n may be 2. 360 degree into 2 means 1 round, 2 round plus theta. So it lies in the first quadrant again. If you put n is equal to 3, n is equal to 3 means 360 degree into 3, 3 round. So there is 1 round, 2 round, then it is 3 round plus theta. So it always lies in the third quadrant. Whatever may be the positive integral values of n, 360 degree into n plus theta always lies in the first quadrant. And in the first quadrant, all the trigonometrical ratios are positive. Okay? So all the trigonometrical ratios are positive in the first quadrant. Now what can we say about this angle? 360 degree into n. 360 degree into n. Is it odd multiple of 90 or even multiple of 90? 360 degree into n. That means you can write here 90 degree into 4 into n, which is equal to 90 degree into 4n. So what's about 4n? It is always even integer. Your 4n, this 4n is always even integer. So it is even multiple of this 4n is even multiple of 90 degree. So 360 degree into n can be written as 90 degree into 4 into n. So it is 90 degree into 4n. So this 4n is even number, isn't it? This is even integer. So it is even multiple of 90. So 360 degree into n is even multiple of 90. So trigonometrical ratios do not change. And also you know that this angle always lies in the first quadrant. So what is the formula? This will be sine theta, since it is even multiple of 90 degree. So trigonometrical ratios do not change. What is cos 360 into n plus theta? This is cos theta because because the angle lies in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant all the trigonometrical ratios are positive, right? What's about tan 360 into n plus theta? This is your tan theta. What's about cot 360 into n plus theta? That is your cot theta. What's about sec 360 into n plus theta? That is your sec theta. And what's about cosec 360 into n plus theta? That is your cosec theta. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we will do another formula, that is formula number 11. That is the last formula that you should do. So now this is the last formula that you should do in trigonometrical ratios of associated angles. Okay. So formula number 11 is how to write down the trigonometrical ratios of 360 degree into n minus theta. So number 1 is sine 360 degree into n minus theta. Number 2 cos 360 degree into n minus theta. Number 3 tan 360 degree into n minus theta. Number 4 cot 360 degree into n minus theta. Number 5 sec 360 into n minus theta. And number 6 is cosec 360 degree into n minus theta. So now let us write down the formula for trigonometrical ratios of 360 degree into n minus theta. Now first of all you should know in which quadrant does this angle, that is 360 degree into n minus theta, lie. So 360 degree into n, where n is any integer, n is any positive integer. I told you about this one. So that is n may be 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 and so on. So if you put n is equal to 1, it will be 360 into 1, isn't it? 360 into 1 means 1 round and minus theta. Now minus theta comes out here. That means it lies in the fourth quadrant. Is that clear? Similarly, 360 degree into 2 round, isn't it? So 360 into 1 round, 360 into 2 round, then minus theta always lies in the fourth quadrant. Similarly, 360 into 3 360 into 1, 1 round. 360 into 2, 2 round. 360 into 3, 3 round. And minus theta always lies in which quadrant? In the fourth quadrant. So whatever may be the positive integral values of n, 360 into n minus theta always lies in the fourth quadrant. And in the fourth quadrant, you know that only cos and sec are positive, but all other trigonometrical ratios like sine, cosec, tan, cot are positive, are negative, sorry. In the fourth quadrant, only cos and sec are positive, but trigonometrical ratios like sine, cosec, tan, cot are negative in the fourth quadrant. Okay? And also you know that 360 into n, which is equal to 90 degree into 4 into n, which is equal to 90 degree into 4n. So this 4n is even integer. So it is even multiple of 90. So trigonometrical ratios do not change in this case also. Is that clear? So let us write down the formula for sine 360 to n minus theta. So as you know that this angle lies in the fourth quadrant. And in the fourth quadrant, sine is negative, minus minus sine theta. Next, cos 360 into n minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant, and cos is positive, so it is only cos theta. What's about tan 360 into n minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant, tan is negative, minus tan theta, right? And what's about cot 360 into n minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant, cot is negative, so it is minus cot theta. So what's about sec 360 into n minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sec is always positive, so it is sec theta. Right? So next, what is cosec 360 into n minus theta? In the fourth quadrant, cosec is negative, so it is minus, cosec remains as it is, that is cosec theta. Since this 360 into n is even multiple of 90 degree, so trigonometrical ratios do not change in this case. So sine 360 into n minus theta is minus sine theta. This is your negative sine. Cos 360 into n minus theta is cos theta. Tan 360 into n minus theta is minus tan theta. Cot 360 into n minus theta is minus cot theta. Sec 360 into n minus theta is sec theta. And cosec 360 into n minus theta is minus cosec theta. So these are the formulae. Okay? So you revise all the formula that we did today. And in the next class, we'll do problems and we will use all this formula. The आज हामीले जति पनि प्रब्लम्सहरु गर्यौं यो फर्मुला गर्यौं यो सबै घरमा तिमीले रिभिजन गर्नु. You revise all the formula that we did today. Okay? So you go through the video once. Okay? You can go through the online class once. Then again repeat it. You can copy it in your copy, in your exercise copy. You can copy it and then revise it again and again so that it will be easier for you to do the class in the next online class. So in the next online class, we'll do problems on these trigonometrical ratios of associated angles. So all of you must have this book. You buy this book, okay? This is Mathematics. This is Mathematics by Sailendra Pradhan. I'll write down the book name. That is Mathematics. That is Mathematics for class 11 by Sailendra. So in the next online class, we will do problems from this book. That is Mathematics for class 11 by Sailendra. So all of you must buy this book. Okay, that is, this is Mathematics, Sailendra Pradhan, writer is Sailendra Pradhan, and this is for class 11. Okay, so this much is for today. So you revise all the formula that we did today. So in the next online class, we will do more problems on these trigonometrical ratios of associated angles from this book, Mathematics for class 11 by Sailendra. So this much is for today. So you can copy this one.